everyone, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new tutorial featuring the new Simon Says Stamp card kit, Fly Me Away. Now this beautiful kit is full of some gorgeous floral themed products. I'm going to be using the new Beautiful Florals stamp set and stamping it onto a piece of the pattern paper from the ModaScrap Fly and Scrap paper collection, which is also included in the kit. I had the idea of doing an underpainting effect, but this time instead of using watercolors like I normally do when I create this technique, I decided to use Copic markers. And the underpainting would be the pattern paper, because the pattern paper features these really beautiful subtle patterns in some of the sheets of paper. You get 12 sheets of this ModaScrap paper collection, and this one in particular really spoke to me. I really loved the colors in it, which is how I chose the colors that are included in my flowers. I picked out these particular colors because I thought it really matched well with the theme of the kit and the style of the colors. And so I used some R markers, and also I used a yellow marker in between those R tones just to give it a little bit of extra interest. I also used a few different greens, a few teal markers in the BG tones, and I also brought in some dark purples, and I put a little bit of pink in between the purple colors. These are really beautiful florals, have a lot of detail to them, and I really like how you can utilize that detail for helping you decide where you want your shading to be. So if you look at where the darkest and most concentrated lines are of the stamped image, that will help you decide where you need the darker shadows. And the areas that have more of an open space allow you to see where the lighter areas would be. So I colored that entire pattern paper sheet, which I had stamped those flowers onto twice. And now I'm going to bring in some Fine-Tech metallic gold watercolors and just splatter on some flicks of color to add a little bit of shine and interest to the paper. This is also going to help draw out the gold that I'm using from the beautiful gold pearl mirror cardstock from Tonic Studios. This is going to be my card base, so I cut it down to 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I'm scoring it at 5 1/2. That will create a nice A2 top folding card. I used a We Are Memory Keepers stylus, which has a really nice fine tip, and a scoring board to get that beautiful perfect scored edge on my card. The finer point that you have on your stylus, the more crisp and very smooth you'll get of a folded line, especially on a thick cardstock like this. So for the card panel, I'm going to attach that down onto my base with just some foam tape to give a little bit of dimension. And then once I've attached this down, I can work on adding my sentiments on top of it. So the sentiments that I'm using are a collection of greetings that are in the stamp set, the Beautiful Flowers stamp set, which is included in your kit. I'm going to stamp all those greetings with some clear embossing ink and then put some beautiful antique gold embossing powder over top of this. The antique gold embossing powder is from Simon Says Stamp, and it really matched nicely with the gold tones that I have in the card. To finish it up, I just added a cute little heart onto my card using a Simon Says Stamp heart die, and that's going to finish up this beautiful Copic colored floral card that features a really fun underlay of colors utilized by that pattern paper. I hope that this has inspired you to use some of the products that are included in the new card kit Fly Away With Me from Simon Says Stamp. You can find links to the kit down in my video description below or over at my blog by clicking on my logo here on the left-hand side of the screen. Thanks so much for joining me. I will be back again very soon with more inspiration for you. And until then, have a great day. Bye!